Okay, so in this video, it's the same problem that we did previously, but instead of finding cosine of the cosine of 2 alpha, we're going to find sine of 2 alpha. So, the first step is, well, what's our formula? My formula is sine of 2 alpha, which is equal to 2 sine of alpha cosine of alpha. I only have one, so the problem gives me cosine, so I need to find sine. So sometimes what we need to do is work with our triangle and find the other trig ratio. So step one would be formula. Step two would be all needed trig ratios. And so in order to do that, I'm told by the domain that my triangle or my angle is between 0 and pi over 2. So that's in the first quadrant. So in the first quadrant, I know cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So my adjacent is 7, and this is 25, so 24 would be the opposite side. And so now I'm able to find out what sine is. So I know, and I'm going to go ahead and continue here in the bottom left. I know that cosine is equal to 7 over 25, and sine is equal to 24 over 25. My formula for sine of 2 alpha is 2 sine of alpha cosine of alpha. So if I double this angle, what does it turn into? Well, if I double a first quadrant angle, the max it's going to get to is a second quadrant. It could stay in the first quadrant, right? If we double 1 degree, it's 2 degrees, right? But if I double, 70 degrees, it's going to be 140. It's going to plop me into the second quadrant. So, but because it's sine, you should be saying, oh, Mr. Thornley, it's positive. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in my values. I know I should get a positive solution. So I plug in my trig values, and then I just multiply through. And you could do it all at once as long as you're writing down that step, with the numbers. I'm content. So 2 times 24 times 7 is equal to 336, and 25 times 25 is 625. So sine of 2 alpha is equal to 336 over 625. Whatever the angle is. I don't know what the angle is, okay? And we can do some work in class and compare some numbers if we use our calculator. But this gives you the process on how to use the formula and set it up. Okay, so this is our last video. Hopefully with the time that I'm gone, you have enough class time. We'll work through this and start some problems. I'll post these on Haiku so you guys can look at it, and I'll also have the homework that you need to do on that Haiku page. Okay, and then this is required, so by the time I get back, my expectation is you've gone through all these videos and you've tried these problems so we can talk about it.